partying when they left. She's probably tired. I think they spent like 4 hours getting her ready. She was on.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and talk about Rihanna and A$AP Rocky and Tyla. There is a lot to get on into. So the Met Gala was on Monday, and there is 2 specific viral moments, that's including Rihanna, where a lot of people believe that she's mean in relation to Tyla, but then you've got some people who are saying, oh my god, like A$AP Rocky and Rihanna's relationship isn't even real to begin with, like they're gonna break up. Something odd is going on here. You've got a lot of people saying it's given very much like Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston vibes. There's a lot being said right now, so let's go ahead and get on into it. Now, did you guys stay up to watch the Met Gala, or do you guys have a life? I didn't have nothing to do, nowhere to be the next day, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna choose peace, and by peace I mean REM, sleep. So I did that, and best decision ever. You know, me a year ago would have been in my bed with some snacks, oversized t-shirt, pajama pants on, ready to literally judge these people's outfits, because what do you mean you left your house looking a fool and you being okay with that? So of course, go down, go down, go down, hey, hey, let me see you go to town. I do what I have to do, right? Like, you chose to walk out looking a mess. You don't think we're gonna have anything to say? Okay, that's usually my energy, right? But this time I was like, you know what, I'm kind of getting tired of the Met Gala. Like, can we be real for a second? Like, it feels like it comes around twice a year, even though it's just literally once a year. But it feels like I can remember the last Met Gala. There were some really like gaggy looks, but a lot that I was like, I don't even know you like that, but I've seen you try harder. Why is it that celebrities can't follow instructions of the theme? Why is it that I saw 2 people turning up to the red carpet in jeans? I'm genuinely really confused. Like, make it make sense for me. Yeah, I don't know, I was kind of like unimpressed this year. I feel like it just feels, as the years go on, it feels even more dystopian. And you know, Jeff Bezos being in connection with the Met Gala this year, it just was like, you know what, something feels odd. It feels kind of like, I don't know, like, because like obviously I'm not in the venue, so how am I supposed to know what it feels like in there? But it's like, even watching it through the screen, it kind of felt like dull, like really dull and like dark, eerie, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. Like, there's plenty of celebrities that were in that event that I'm massive fans of, that I stream, that I watch their movies and all of those things, but something just feels a little bit odd this year. But most importantly, a lot of people did not even follow the criteria. I'm just like, you guys are so dumb. Like, why do a lot of you guys act brain dead? Come on now, come on now. Like, how do you have the best of the best designers and access to the best fabrics, materials, designers, like I said, but you can't even come through and deliver a look? Some people haven't even delivered looks in like 10 years. Girl, bye. But some people did show up and show out, so big up the ones that looked the flip good. Rihanna was there. I wasn't really gagging over Rihanna's outfit. I know that she tried to explain the message behind the outfit. I just feel like Rihanna was high as a kite. I feel like Rihanna is just not serious, okay? One thing Rihanna's gonna do is lie and pretend there's new music coming out and spy on her man. And you know what? It is what it is. Look, okay, Rihanna for the longest time now, like, I know that Rihanna is likable and she's loved all around the world, but I do think there's been plenty of headlines saying that she's a mean girl, she's rude, she's this, she's that, she's got an attitude. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, depending on what day of the week it is, bitch, I got an attitude. It's not a Gemini thing, it's not a star sign, bitch. None of that. It just depends on what it is that I'm going through. We do not know what it is that Rihanna's going through. Yeah, she's a billionaire, she's got it all. Everything looks amazing, right? Sure. But I'm gonna be real with you, when it comes to A$AP Rocky, and I'm not saying that I know the ins and outs, but I've heard some things. There's plenty, and I'm not saying you should believe every single blind item, but there have been rumors that even though, you know, he shares kids with Rihanna, he's still out and about and he's got hoes across the globe. And I'm like, what? Now, really think about that. There's a huge chance it's not true. I'm gonna say allegedly, and I hope it isn't true, because again, you have Rihanna. You have the baddest bitch Rihanna. Like, come on. Men can have it all and still want to cheat and look elsewhere. We don't know how accurate that is, but there are plenty of clips where A$AP Rocky does look very close to other women, and it's like, Rihanna screams type of woman, it's like, boy, don't be doing all this now. Like, Rihanna knows that he has connections in the industry and that he's attended events before, whether it's in the fashion world, the music world, but I'm sure someone like Rihanna is setting down some boundaries, like, don't do too much now, don't come in and publicly embarrass me, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, at the end of the day, no shade, and that's not me saying that there's something definitely going on here. Just because you see a couple that seem to maybe be arguing or making faces doesn't mean that, like, hell is about to break loose. Like, no. Also, couples argue. Breaking news. I know, shocker for some of you guys. Go and touch some grass. Some of you guys have never been in a relationship, and it really shows, because the clip that TMZ obtained, because duh, who else would do this? TMZ. They were in a Sprinter and they weren't sitting close to each other, but you can see there was some sort of a vibe. I'm not going to sit in here and deny it. It looks like there was some sort of a vibe, but how do you know they're not going to go home and go smash? Yes, you can have your moment where like your partner is annoying the hell out of you. Because then in the clip, you can see that A$AP Rocky saying, right. I'm like, okay, Mr. Sassy, like, it's not, you should not glamorize relationships, okay? But also, it's just a couple arguing. Like, doesn't mean that hell is about to break loose. But also, though, there is a clip, a viral clip that also involves Tyla, okay? Because Rihanna is standing there. I guess that she's being approached by somebody, but then Tyla is standing there. I don't know, it did look like a little bit of an awkward clip, but I do feel like you should never take a 9-second clip out of context, because you do not know the half of it, right? And then A$AP Rocky's like, to another woman. And I'm just like, bro, I know you're going to have friends who are women, you're going to have people in the industry, but I just feel like, boy, get it together. And also, if I'm Rihanna and I'm mother of 3, I want to go home and see my kids. Or if I want to go and party, let's leave now. We've got the photos. Can we go home now? Because A$AP Rocky seems to have a person where it's like, no, one more photo. Like, you know me, I got to get the angle. Like, you know what A$AP's like, right? So there's plenty of reasons why she could seem irritated by him. I do definitely think she did seem irritated by him or annoyed. But, you know, since people love to jump into conclusions, if we want to try and put pieces together of the puzzle that we're never going to solve because we weren't there, you know, maybe she's just like, this man is too flirty and friendly with everyone. Like, honestly, have boundaries. First, personally for me, I don't want my man to be too flirty with everyone. Like, at the end of the day, you can have friends who are women, vice versa. Like, it is what it is. But I do think boundaries need to be set in place. And especially because they're in the public eye, I'm not saying that you should live for other people, but perception is incredibly important here. Rihanna just screams to have a baby who is like, don't take me for an idiot. Like, nah, okay? Now, I was really gagged because, like, they were in a Sprinter and they knew the cameras were on them, but they were still like, you know what, bitch? No, I'm gonna talk my talk. No one's gonna silence me. I'm not gonna, like, wave and nod and pretend everything's good and then cuss you out as we're driving away. We're doing this now. Now, by doing this now, doesn't mean that they were literally, again, all hell was gonna break loose. Couples argue. Maybe it was a thing of like A$AP Rocky wanted to stay out and she's like, let's go home to the kids. Remember, we had 3 children. I don't know. Also, where's some lip readers on TikTok? Where are them lip readers on TikTok? Because I can see that A$AP Rocky saying right. But what's Rihanna saying? Like, are we really asking the right questions here? Or are we just going based on like body language and like facial expressions? Because my facial expressions can convey multiple different things. Let me tell you that, right? But what do you guys think also of like Tyla just standing there? I personally feel like it's taken out of context, but you've got a lot of people basically saying that Rihanna is jealous of Tyla. Rihanna. I love my good sis Tyla down. One thing about Tyla, whenever I hear her music, I just want to like wind my waist and start like twerking. Like, I just have to like bust a wine, do something. Like, what? I love me some Tyla. I know a lot of people do not like her. They had their reasons. A lot of reasons I don't still understand, but go off, I guess. Anyways, I love me some Tyla, but Tyla is not Rihanna. And if she's smart, she wouldn't try to follow the path of Rihanna, but do her own thing. Now, she's famously said that she wants to be, you know, as big as Rihanna, if not bigger.
I look up to Rihanna. She's done an amazing job, and I hope to one day be on that level and even bigger, you know?
Oh, yes.
Because I really believe.
And a lot of people took some sort of offense to that. Go and touch grass. Like, these people's fandoms will really be the downfall of other people. Like, how can you take offense to what it is Tyla is saying? If she views herself as that girl who can walk into different rooms and really, you know, make an impact in the world, what's wrong with that? Is she going to have to work extremely hard? Absolutely. Especially to get anywhere close to Rihanna. But I don't really understand the whole comparison thing. I really don't understand where it comes from in the first place. I think that the industry is trying to push this, but I think fans as well, they just do this whole thing of pinning 2 women against each other. And it's like, they don't even have the same vibe for me. When I listen to Tyla, I'm looking for one specific thing. When I listen to Rihanna, I get something different, and that's okay, okay? Not everyone has to be friends in the industry. Same way when you guys go to work, you're not trying to be friends with all your colleagues, right? Like, you're just in your own zone doing whatever it is that you want to do. People expect Rihanna and Tyla to have a photo right now, but it's like, And look, Tyler standing there, girl, maybe she was shy to ask for a photo. Maybe she wasn't even interested in asking for a photo. Maybe she was just observing and just like admiring that she's in the same room as a Rihanna. We know that she looks up to her, but like people taking offense to the fact that she was like, I want to be even bigger than, or maybe even bigger than Rihanna. Girl, listen, a lot of you guys have literally a low self-esteem issue. You do not view yourself or rate yourself highly. But big up Tyler because she does. Learn from her. It's not insulting to say, or maybe even bigger than Rihanna. Like, girl, dream big. Dream big. Like, come on. You should rate yourself highly. You should. Yeah, that clip of Tyler standing there, maybe she was, I feel like she was probably just waiting for someone. It didn't seem like she wanted to even approach Rihanna. She was just standing there. Maybe she was waiting for someone. Maybe she was about to talk to someone. But also, it's like, because people are saying that Rihanna is giving bully vibes, I saw people like commenting stuff like, she's just jealous because Tyler has a small waist. You guys grow up. Like, I'm begging you, please gain some brain cells. Like, what? You really think Rihanna is like, I don't think that's even in her mind there at the Met. I don't think that was literally, I don't think that crossed her mind. A mother who has 3 kids is probably thinking about the 3 children, but also thinking about like, A$AP Rocky, how many times are you going to go, mwah, mwah, to the next woman we come across? Can we get our ass home? That's what it's giving to me. Can we go to the Beyonce and Jay-Z party? Because that's what she said she's going to do, right? So I don't think that her mind is preoccupied with Tyler, respectfully, right? Maybe Tyler was standing there like, I wish I could go and approach her for a photo. But I would hope that Tyler could feel that she can do that. But also big up Tyler because she is in the right room. She's amongst a bunch of different stars and she deserves to be there. Again, she definitely has a lot more work to put in, that's for sure. But Tyler is putting in the work. Like her or not, it is what it is. I don't think that moment made Rihanna look like a mean girl. I don't think Rihanna has to turn around and just go up to someone as well. I don't think that. I don't think her choosing not to do that either way is making her look horrible. Now, can Rihanna be very fiery and is she the clapback queen? Absolutely. And I'm here for it personally. But like, I feel like also she wears her emotions on her face. Like, if she's not feeling you like that, then I feel like she's not feeling you like that. But that's still not the impression I'm under when it comes to Tyler and Rihanna. And also, what's your obsession with them two having an encounter? What does that do for you? You gonna start doing backflips? Screaming? Like, what? You're not any of these people. So how does it directly like affect you on that level? This obsession with like a Rihanna Tyler moment or a collaboration, like right now it seems like it's just not gonna happen. Maybe it's just not meant to be. And that's okay. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Rihanna looks high as hell. But also, she's probably looking at her man like, oh my God, here we go again. So I'm having to greet people. Hello, nice to meet you. And then you're doing the same thing with all these women. Like, come on, like, just what happened to handshakes? Because A$AP, why you want to be so friendly? Like, sometimes just pipe down. And I'm right there with her. I'm going to be real. He exists in the industry where there's so much women, of course. Like, that's not saying that men and women can't get along or be friends or any of that. But, like, there's been so many interviews or even him being on red carpets where she's not there. Not red carpet, sorry, but, like, fashion week where she's not there. And, like, yeah, he'll sit real close to these women. I'm like, damn, like... And maybe Rihanna's the possessive, crazy type. I don't flipping know. But either way, you can't... A$AP Rocky, girl... Just know Rihanna's got her eyes on you, okay? Now, a lot of people are saying this relationship is giving Whitney and Bobby. And I'm like, please, God. God, no. Okay? Now, Rihanna might be toxic as hell. Probably, I don't know. Like, she could be possessive of her man. And also, let's be real. If we go based on A$AP Rocky's past, he isn't exactly loyal. There's plenty of blind items till this day stating that he's got hoes all around the globe. And I'm like, excuse me? You have a family, you have children, you have Rihanna, and you still want to look elsewhere? Allegedly. I don't know how accurate these blind items are, but like, I've heard some stuff. I've really heard that like, he hasn't settled down. I know like there's this like rumor that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky got married. I don't know how accurate it is. I personally don't think they did. They seem like the type of people to do it like without the media knowing, sure. But I don't think they are married. I feel like it's just like this, not rage baiting, but like this thing, like to have people talking. I don't know. But I don't know, that clip of them being in the Sprinter, it is like, they definitely give I don't give a F about who cares. I don't care who sees it. Rihanna seems the type of person who's passionate and maybe a little bit possessive. A$AP Rocky seems the type of person who's like still wants to be free, even though like time to go home now. I'm not saying your life ends when you have children, but you have 3 children. Like, the nanny, my mum ain't gonna want to take care of, like, at some point, let's get things moving, right? A$AP Rocky seems like he still wants the party world, the party life. And that's why you just got, like, again, this is just us speculating and just talking, open conversation, we do not know. But also, it's like, partners argue. Like, there are some instances I can think of in the past, right, where I'll be with someone and everyone's communication style is so different. That's why it's like you have to meet each other in the middle. They could just be having a simple, calm-ass conversation, but they're both drained from meeting everyone at that event. Having to say hi, walk up a flight of stairs, like, girl, I might be drained and just like, ugh. I might be like, you know, babe, can you not sit next to me? I'm kind of just like irritated, but when we go home, I'm like, we're good, right? Like, so many things can be happening, okay? But in relationships, like, God forbid you guys bicker. Like, honestly, God forbid. I feel like some of you guys haven't been in a relationship and it shows, because I don't know, like, seeing the video, I wasn't like, oh my God, this is crazy here. Like, they're about to break up. Like, no, I don't think so. Also, again, there's been plenty of speculation, specifically more so on A$AP Rocky, that he's been out here moving mad. I hope that's not true, though. I really do hope that's not true. Because people can change, and maybe he's grown to be a man of just one woman and just, you know, he cares about them kids and his family. I don't know, but, you know, people can fumble the best prizes out there. So I don't know. But also, we don't know Rihanna from nowhere. Love her down. Been a fan of her since I was, like, so young. But we don't know her characteristics, her traits or anything. Maybe she isn't the easiest to talk to. I don't know. I'm someone who's, like, very nuanced when it comes to these things. Even though I'm a massive fan of her, I can still sit on here and be like, well, maybe this, well, maybe that. Because maybe, just maybe, it could be anything, right? Back to the Tyla of it all. Tyla does have a mouth and she can speak. Right? Like, people are painting this narrative and they're just, like, they're jumping the guns here, because now where it gets even more disrespectful is people saying stuff like, again, Rihanna is just jealous of Tyla, or like, Rihanna's got a double chin now, like, you know, she pushed her out the way, like, no one cares about Rihanna. Maybe you don't care about Rihanna, speak for yourself. And also, it's like a lot of men saying this, and misogyny is crazy, by the way. Saying that she's old now, but then if it was a man, you would, especially a white man, you would classify him as a silver fox. If you start to get a little bit of grey hair, a bit of wrinkles, oh my God, he looks good. Oh my God, he's still in his prime. He's still got it like that. But when it's a woman, it's like, no, this is sad. Like, this is literally what happens in Hollywood. Like, the deep misogyny. Like, when you pass, I think, honestly, it's sad to see, but people see 30-year-olds as old. And I'm like, girl, what the hell is going on? Make it make sense. Like, what is actually happening here? Yeah, Rihanna looks amazing. I didn't like her outfit, personally. I feel like she's looked better before, but Rihanna is that bitch, period, okay? The Tyla of it all, I feel like they just haven't shared interactions, and that's okay. I don't think Rihanna has to literally, like, open her arms to Tyla just like that, just because people compare them. Like, that's a bit silly, if you ask me. I don't feel like Rihanna really opens her hands to the newer girls, because she's never done it before, but there's plenty of people that don't really open, like, I don't know. But I feel like she's also gone on record to say that, hey, I'm a fan of, like, Billie Eilish or, like, Glorilla. Like, I don't know. But at the same time, though, like, Rihanna's on the internet, so she probably knows that people expect her to have a photo with Tyla by now. But it's not by force. Rihanna doesn't seem the type of person to just do something because you guys expect it from her. I don't know. There's a lot of messiness happening. I feel like this Met Gala was just boring. Sorry, I feel like that's maybe an unpopular opinion. It was a bit boring. I wasn't really gagging like that. I wasn't really like, oh my God, like, I wasn't even itching to, like, really report on many things. Yeah. As for A$AP Rocky, though, I hope those rumors aren't true, because that would be absolutely insane. You would have fumbled like no other. And let's be real, if you had not been with Rihanna, you may not have accessibility to some rooms. Now, he was still a name before, of course, in the fashion world, in the music space. But I'm gonna be real with you, the brands came knocking on his door as soon as he got with Rihanna. So, play your cards right. You have children as well. Like, I, again, just hope that these rumors aren't true. Now, people are talking about how he's got bitches out there in France. I'm like, say it ain't so. Like, sorry? Crazy. Like, again, I don't want to believe that's real, but like, I've been hearing this rumors for years now. But apparently, like, Rihanna low-key knows that he's like out here moving mad. And I don't know, the video of like Rihanna just standing there, like the Tyla clip where people wanted her to acknowledge Tyla, that woman has a multiple of other things in her mind apart from Tyla, respectfully, okay? And I feel like if Tyla went up to Rihanna, I don't think that Rihanna would say no. I don't feel like I've heard a lot of horror stories about Rihanna. Like, I know a lot of people say great things about her. Like, she smells nice, she's very friendly, she's smiley, she will take the photo with you. Like, come on, guys. Like, I haven't heard horror stories about Rihanna. But God forbid also someone's not in the mood. You would hate me if I was a celebrity because, bitch, you would be thinking my facial expressions and body language is expressing a bunch of different things when in reality, I'm like, I'm cool. But, like, I want to get out of here. Okay? So, also, it's like, when Tyla and Rihanna take the photo, then what? Like, why are we gagging for this moment so much? Like, what does it do for you? I get it, Tyla will be, like, screaming, like, I don't know, 15-year-old her will be so gagged. Like, sure, because we know Tyla's a massive fan of Rihanna, but, girl, like, is there really drama between the two of them? I don't know. I really don't know. They can both coexist in the same room, and we've seen it because they were both at the Met Gala, right where they belong. Also, what is it with, like, the Tyla slander? I thought people left that alone like a year ago. People still doing it, like calling her all types of relevant. Baby, she is in the right rooms, clearly. Where are you? I just have so many questions, like, ugh. But like, come on, guys, don't you understand that couples like argue, they bicker, they disagree? We're not gonna all be like smiling and playing happy families when maybe trouble is in paradise just for 5 minutes. But it's like, after that, babes, let's go home, eat some food, or let's go to a party, like, let's go and live our best lives. But you know what really got me? The commentary. You know, like, obviously TMZ got the recording, but like the girls talking, like, oh my God, but they were just happy and dancing. I'm like, girl, something went down clearly. I feel like, honestly, my speculation here is that ASAP is too friendly. Like, that's just honestly the impression that I'm under, because some people are like, okay, cool, like, go ahead and do this. It doesn't make, maybe Rihanna is possessive, right? Again, everyone's got their own personality traits, and that's why you have to find someone who is compatible with you, right? Who works well with you, doesn't only just look good, right? A$AP Rocky gives me the vibe of like, oh no, I want to go and party until like 5 a.m. I'll be home though, I'll look after the kids later. But like, come on, priorities are meant to change when you have kids. I'm not saying that you should stop living, but come on, you've got 3 children, 2 or 3. Girl, I've lost count because girl, Rihanna's been pregnant. Ugh, I actually can't keep up. Okay, love her down. I don't, second pregnancy, third? 2 boys, 1 girl, third. There we go. Yeah, a lot of you guys think you know it all. Like, I don't know what it is, this whole parasocial thinking that, but low-key though, where's the lip readers out? Let's ask the right questions, because what was Rihanna saying? But also, like, I don't know. I'm really under the impression that ASAP is just way too friendly with everyone. And it's like, bro, ooh, it's like, bro, a nice handshake will do, or like, hello. I don't know, but also it's kind of like, if he's been this way all this, like, I don't know. I really don't know, because we're talking about grown-ass adults here who should, like, girl, that's not my relationship. Girl, okay? But again, you would hate me if I was a celebrity because you would think you know me down, but you really don't. You really don't. But also, I think Tyler is fine, okay? I feel like Tyler's probably just, like, waiting for a car, waiting for someone. I don't feel like Tyler was that pressed or, like, looking like, she didn't notice me. I'm going to go and, you know, curl into a ball because Rihanna didn't notice me. I think Tyler just happy to be there, and period. Okay? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think about this year's Met Gala? What did you think of the Tyla Rihanna video? What did you think of ASAP and Rihanna? Let me know. Since we all love to gossip, let's gossip down below in the comment section, okay? I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye!